Hello everyone, welcome to the geography class of standard 10th. The lesson that I am going to continue today is interpretation of topographical maps part 2. The topic that I am going to take is directions with the following objectives: to know about the directions, to find out direction with reference to number 1, river and river banks, number 2, directions with reference to urban cities. Now children, there are 4 main directions or cardinal points, that is north, south, east and west. Let us understand it through a diagram. Children, this is the diagram of 4 cardinal points or directions. In above all we have north, below opposite to it we have south, then towards our right we have east and towards our left we have west. Now children, generally we have 3 types of north: magnetic north shown by the needle of the magnetic compass, geographical north or the true north, and the grid north. First is geographical north. Now what is this geographical north? Geographical north or true north is the north based on the position of the north pole. Second we have magnetic north. Magnetic north is the north indicated by the needle of a magnetic compass. Now let us understand it through a diagram. Now children, in this diagram of a globe, you can see a black line which is drawn from the center of the earth. It is indicating the true north. Now another red position line is drawn from the center of the earth, which is called as the magnetic north. Magnetic north is the north indicated by the needle of a magnetic compass. Children, as you can see in this diagram, that magnetic north is deviating from the true north. It deviates from the true north at an angle of 15 degree. So, it is generally drawn at a difference of 15 degree latitudes. Now next is grid north. Grid north is the north indicated by the longitudes and thus is called as the grid north. As you can see in this picture, there are latitudes drawn at a various distance, and in the center we have true north and other longitudes are drawn at an interval of 15 degree showing the grid north. Now let us study directions from your book. So for that you need to take out your page number 37 of your geography textbook. Let us read it. Direction is a very important tool while reading a topographical map. It is of special significance, that is special importance, when used by the army, because it helps the army personnel to find out the directions. On all the maps, the directions indicated by a north-south line, north always pointing towards true north. Let us see it through a map. So children, in this map of India, you can see the 4 main cardinal points: north at the top, south opposite to it at the bottom, towards your right we have east direction, and towards your left on the map we have west. So in this way, this map is showing all the 4 cardinal points: north, south, east, west. And here you can see a pointer which is pointing towards the north direction. So in a map, north always points towards the true north. This is called as the true north or the geographical north. Now children, we have already studied that there are 4 main cardinal points: north, south, opposite to it, written below. Then this side, towards the right, we have east, and towards the left, we have west. So these are the 4 main cardinal points as you have studied earlier. Now there are more directions. If you see in this map, We will divide these directions. Now you can see that here I have drawn a line between the two directions, north and east, right? So in the center of north and east we have another direction, that is north east. Opposite to it, below, you can see that I have drawn a line between the two directions, south and west. So this direction is south west. Thus in between south and west we have south west. Now coming towards this side, again I'll draw a line, this. Now you can see that here between north and west I have drawn a line. It will be north west direction, as it lies between north and west. Coming below, here we have already this side. We have here east and south. You can see this line is drawn between east and south. So here we have south east. Thus southeast direction lies between east and south. So there are total 8 directions: north, northeast, east, southeast, south, southwest, west, northwest. So these 4 which I have drawn between the main directions, that is between the 4 main cardinal points, north, east, south, west, are termed as 4 intermediate directions. Directions are important for physical as well as urban features, that is for man-made and for towns and cities. The physical features involves the direction of rivers and streams, and the urban cities from one another. Now next is direction with refers to river and river banks. To know in which direction the river is flowing, the following steps should be observed. Children, let us study these steps with the help of an example practically. We have to find out the direction of the flow of the given river in this topographical map. Now what will be our first step? First of all, we will draw the 4 cardinal directions in the center of the river like this. We already know on the top we have north, in the bottom we have south, towards the right we have east, towards the left we have west. Now once after marking these 4 cardinal points, north, south, east and west, our next step will be to look upon the spot heights along the bank of the river. Now let us see the spot heights. Spot heights are the actual height of a place above the mean sea level. Now let us see these spot heights along the bank of this river. First of all we have dot 320. Then second we have dot 250. Then we have dot 210. Then we have dot 170. Then at the end we have dot 100. So we can see that in the given map the spot heights are receding from here. The highest spot height is here, that is 320. And now among rest of these spot heights, that is dot 250, dot 210, dot 170, dot 100. The smallest height is 1.100. As we know that river always flows from a highland to a lowland. So looking at the spot height, it is clear to us that we have highland over here along the bank of the river here, that is dot 320. Now let us see in which direction does this dot 320 lies. It is clear to us that it is, here we have north, here we have east, and it is neither completely in the north nor it is completely in the east. It is between these two directions. The spot height, if we join it, it is between north and east. It means that it is in towards the north east. Now coming towards the lowest value, that is dot 100, we can see, or dot 100, we can see that here we have south, but it is not, this height is not completely given in the south. Here we have west, it is not in the west also. It lies between the south and the west. So it means that dot 100 or dot 100 is located in the southwest corner of the given map. Now this shows that the spot heights are receding, that is getting less from northeast to southwest. Hence the given river, this given river is flowing from northeast to southwest. So children, in this way we look for the direction of the river by looking at its spot heights, or we can determine the slope of the land through spot heights. Hope that now you have learned to find out the directions with reference to river. Now let us find out the direction of the river given in your book in the topo sheet 45D7 on page number 50. So let us find out the direction of flow of this main river, that is river Banas. For this, first of all, we need to make a direction chart. For that, we will make direction chart in the center of the river, and we will mark the four cardinal directions: north, then we will mark opposite to it in the bottom of the line south. Towards the right we will write down east. Towards the left we will write down west. So in this way, first of all, we have written in the center all the four directions with the help of a direction chart. Now our next step will be to look at the spot heights given along both the banks of the river. So starting from the top, we can see that the first spot height given along the bank of the river and towards the north is 301.301. Then we have dot 233. Then we have dot 180. Then we have dot 177. Then here we have at the end dot 167. So in this way we found that the spot heights given along both the banks of the river are dot 301, dot 233, dot 180, dot 177, dot 167. So among these spot heights, dot 301 is the highest spot height, and .167 is the lowest spot height. Now, we know that river always flows from a highland to a lowland. So here, as 301 is the highest spot height, so it means that we have highland here in the northeast. This direction is northeast. Here it is north and east. So 301 here lies between north and east, that is in the northeast. Now if you see, here we have 167. This direction is towards the west of the given map. So it means that the spot height of the given map is receding from northeast. This is northeast. From northeast to west. This shows that the slope of the land is from northeast to west. Hence, the given river, that is river Banas, is flowing from northeast to west. To understand it more clearly, let us find out the direction of one more river. For that, you need to open your book on page number 52 on topo sheet 45 D10, having the eastings from 01 to 10 and northings from 18 to 28. So let us begin. We will follow the same step as we have done earlier. First of all, this is the river for which we need out to find the direction of its flow. So let us first of all make a direction chart. In its center, this is north, this is its south, this is its east towards the right, and towards the left we have west. Now let us find out the direction of flow of this river. So starting from the top, we can see that the river is coming downwards like this. As the river is coming from top to bottom, so let us look at the spot heights from top to bottom. The first spot height along the bank of the river here at the top is .329. Next we have .302. The next spot height is .280. Next we have .277. In this way, you can find that the spot heights are decreasing or receding from this north direction towards south, right? As river always flow from a highland to lowland, and here we have our highest spot height, that is 329 as our highland. So the river is flowing from this direction towards the lowest spot height. Here we have seen that the lowest spot height is .277 along the bank of the river. So this we can see that this 329 spot height is in the north of the given map, and .277 spot height is towards its south of the given map. So it means that the spot heights are receding from north to south, and the slope of the land is from north to south. Hence this river is also flowing from north to south. Thus, the direction of the flow of the given river is from north to south. In this way, we can find out the directions of the rivers in reference to its slope in the topographical maps. Now, your homework is to find out the direction of the flow of the main river in the topographical maps related to 45D7 and 45D10 given in your textbook on page number 48, 58 and 62 of your Goel textbook. Now earlier we have found that this river flows from northeast to southwest. Now after knowing about the direction of flow of this river from northeast to southwest, let us find the direction of these banks of the river. Now for that we need to see again the highest spot height. We already know that dot 320 is the highest spot height along the river bank. So let us see that which is this bank of the river, which side of the river is this and which side of the river is this. Now let us see that, imagine you are standing here at the highest spot height, right? 3, that is dot 320. This is the source of the river here, because the river always flow from a highland to lowland. So this is the source of the river, and in the southwest somewhere we may be having its mouth. Now with reference to its source, we'll imagine that we are standing towards this at the source facing downstream main river. Now you can find that your right hand is here towards the highest spot height where you are standing. Here you have your right hand, and towards the other side you have your left hand. So finally along the 320 we have this part which is the right bank of the river, and this side we have the left bank. So in this way we find out the right bank and the left bank of the river. Now suppose that here we have a settlement. Suppose a settlement A. Now we need to find out that along with bank of river is this settlement A located, and along which bank do we have settlement E. So let us see, as we have calculated that we are standing at the source over here and settlement A is located to our right hand. So thus we can say that settlement A is located towards the right bank of the main river, and if we look for settlement E, towards E your left hand is there from the source. If you see, this is your left hand facing this side, so that is why settlement E is located here. So we can say that settlement E is located to the left bank of the main river. So in this way we find out the directions in reference to the bank of the rivers. Now let us find out the left bank and the right bank in the topo sheets given in your book. Now for this you need to open your book again on page number 50, topo sheet 45T7. We have already found that the direction of the river Banas is from northeast to west. Now let us find out its left bank and right bank. Now we already know that the highest spot height along the bank of river Banas is here in the north, that is northeast, that is dot 301. So imagine yourself standing here, as it is the source of this river in the near the north here somewhere. So turn your book like this, facing downstream. We can see here we have 301 towards this side. Your right hand is there, so this is the right bank of the river Banas, and here towards this side of river Banas your left hand is there, so this is the left bank of river Banas. I am repeating, this side towards the northeast or in the north we have highest spot height, that is we have already calculated as dot 301. Here along this we have the source of our river, and here only we have the right bank of river Banas, and down towards the other side our left hand is there, so here we have the left bank of river Banas. Now suppose that the question comes to you in the paper, find out along which bank does this Balram Nadi join river Banas, right? So first of all we'll repeat the same step to see this along with which bank this river is joining. It is clear to us that here we have left bank of the river, so this Balram Nadi is joining river Banas from its left bank. So in this way we can find out the direction of the river banks with the help of the direction charts. Now your homework is to solve the questions related to direction of the rivers and the river banks from your Ratnasagar book from page number 24, 25, 26, 28, 30, 32. Now let us find out the directions with reference to urban cities. That is, let us find out the direction of one town or a settlement from the other settlement on the topographical maps. Now suppose we have to find out the direction of the settlements on the given part of the topographical map in relation to each other. First of all, let us find out the direction of settlement C from settlement A. So what is our question? The direction of settlement C from A. Here you can see that from word is written with settlement A. So children, we need to make our direction points in the center of the settlements A. But we won't take the name of the settlement. We will be taking the symbol of the settlement. First of all, this is a nucleated settlement. So it is shown with the red boxes drawn close to each other, or settlement is a nucleated settlement as the houses are clustered close together to each other. So now we will divide it from the center like this. we'll make a direction chart by dividing it in the center. Here we have north. Below it we have south. Towards the right we have east. And towards the left we have west. So we'll mark the 4 cardinal points in the center of settlement A. Now we can see that settlement C here is given between the eastings 8-2 and 8-3, and settlement A is given between the northings 0-4 to 0-5 and eastings 8-1 to 8-2. So we can see that C is located towards this side. So you can see that it is neither located towards the south of it, nor it is located to the east of settlement A. It is located between south and east. So we can say that settlement C is located to the southeast, of settlement A. Now let us do another example. Let us find out the direction of settlement E from settlement B. So our question is direction of settlement E from settlement B. Now from is written along with settlement B. So we'll make our direction chart in the center of settlement B now. This way we'll mark it center. We'll write down on the top north. Below we'll write down south. Towards the right we will write down east, and towards the right west. Now in reference to it we'll see that settlement E is located between the north and west. So we can say that settlement E is located to the north west direction of settlement B. Now let us take another example. Let us find out the direction of settlement C from B. Now again the direction chart is already made. C from B. Now from is with B. So we'll make our direction chart on B again. It's already made. So we can find that settlement C is located to the south west of settlement B. In this way we find out the direction of settlement in relation to another settlement on the topographical maps. Now let us do it practically on the topographical sheets 45D10 and 45D7 given in your geography textbook. For this, open your book on page number 50 relating to the topo sheet 45D7 with the eastings from 9-1 to 0-1 and 7-3 to 8-3 as northings. Let us begin. Suppose we need to find out the direction of settlement Antroli from Sangla in the given topographical map. Now first of all we need to find out in which grid is Antroli located and where is Sangla located on the given topographical map. Let us see now. Here we have settlement Antroli. This is the symbol and this is the name written of settlement Antroli. Now let us move down to see its eastings first. We can see that settlement Antroli lies between eastings 9-5 and 9-6. And this side northings 7-6 to 7-7. Now let us look for Sangla on the given map. We have Sangla here. This is settlement Sangla. We can see that it lies between the eastings 9-2 and 9-3, and this side the northings are 7-4 and 7-5. So now we know the location of both the settlements between which we need to find the direction. This is also called as finding out the compass direction between the two settlements. So now our question is to find out the direction between the settlements Antroli and Sangla, or find out the direction of settlement Antroli from Sangla. Here from is written with Sangla. So we need to make our direction chart along the settlement Sangla. So here we have settlement Sangla. Let us make the direction chart here in its center. Here is at the top north, below we have south, towards the right we have east, and towards the left we have west. So now we can see that Antroli lies between north and east. Hence it is located in the northeast of Sangla. So we can say that Antroli is located to the northeast of settlement Sangla. Now let us do another example. Let us find out the compass direction of settlement Antroli from Nani Batmal. Here we have the set symbol for Nani Batmal. Now here we have the question that direction of settlement Antroli from Nani Batmal. Here from is written with the settlement Nani Batmal. So in the given topographical map, we will make our direction chart along the symbol of settlement Nani Batmal. So let us make it. This is north, this is south, this is east, towards the left we have west. Now we can see that here is Antroli, and here between the eastings 9-2 and 9-3 and 8-0 and 8-1 as northings, we have our settlement Nani Batmal. We can see that this Nani Batmal settlement and Antroli's location from Nani Batmal is between south and east directions. So we can say that settlement Antroli is located to the south east of settlement Nani Batmal. So I hope that Now you have come to know how to find out the direction of various places on the topographical map. That is to find out the direction between the two given settlements on the topographical maps. Now your homework is to solve the questions related to the direction of one settlement or a village from another settlement given in your Ratnasagar book from pages 24, 26, 28, 30 and 32. Thank you and have a great day. Always stay healthy and